Hello guys, welcome to another video of Elite Expertise YouTube channel. I'm Harika Bimwarbo, practicing consultant pharmacist in Australia. I work as a clinical pharmacist educator for Monash Health Hospital in Melbourne. Elite Expertise is an online training platform where we train pharmacists to achieve their dreams of getting a general registration and practice as independent pharmacists in Australia. We have courses ranging from KAPS, which is Knowledge Assessment of Pharmaceutical Sciences, conducted by Australian Pharmacy Council, enabling an overseas pharmacist to migrate as a PR, permanent resident in my practice in Australia. We also have courses ranging from Australian Intern Written Exam Prep and Australian Intern Oral Exam Prep, fulfilling your dreams of achieving the general registration in Australia. So we are passionate pharmacists who have scored 90%, who have achieved 90% pass rate in July 2023 KAPS exam. And one of our students, Shahid, is with us. Hello, Shahid. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I'm too good, ma'am. What about you, ma'am? And what about sir, ma'am?
We are doing good. Thank you so much for coming and joining us for an interview. We were so desperate for your interview. So, Shahid, how does it feel? Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I know that, ma'am. I can't explain that in my word, ma'am. I know that it's happened only, that, ma'am, due to light expertise, ma'am. Especially, ma'am, you and Arif sir, ma'am. And again, I want to say thanks all of my, that, ma'am, teacher, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so
It's
much.
still, ma'am, more than 1 month when I got my result, ma'am. Currently, I am celebrating my results with my friends, with my family. So, ma'am, I'm so happy, ma'am.
That's good. Good to see you happy and good that your hard work is fruitful today. Congratulations once again. So tell us about yourself. Where did you finish your graduation? Currently, what you're doing?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm masters in pharmaceutics. I did finish my, that master degree in 2015. After that, ma'am, I joined pharmacy in our local hometown. And during this time, one time I went to Saudi Arabia where I did spend 1 year as an assistant pharmacist. When I went there, that time I thought what I'm doing here in Saudi Arabia. That, ma'am, we are the professional pharmacists. So that time I thought, if I do something new in my life, then I can achieve more than right now what is we have. So, ma'am, that time I came back in India and I searched a lot of, that, ma'am, YouTube or Google. So I found, that, ma'am, a lot of exams, that, ma'am, different countries, ma'am, like New Zealand, also Australia, Canada, ma'am. That time, ma'am, all the pharmacists, not, ma'am, me also, ma'am, different pharmacists also thought about, ma'am, sometime, that Canada. But, ma'am, when I searched about, ma'am, pharmacist exam, so that time I found, that, ma'am, very typical for Canada situation, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, uh, they perform two types of paper for Canada, ma'am. That, ma'am, first paper is one evaluation. After that, they get, ma'am, professional paper like Australia. So, ma'am, it's a long journey for me, but right now I am very happy. I choose Australia, and I got, ma'am, that likes your teachers, especially you and Arif sir. Uh, so right now I'm very happy, ma'am, and I'm now very satisfied with my, that my choice, what I choose right now.
So, how did Elite Expertise help you in giving concept clarity and strength to conquer an exam?
Yeah, ma'am. Again, it's, that, ma'am, interesting question. And, ma'am, I can say that, ma'am, it's a very tough question for every student who wants to clear, ma'am, CAPS exam, especially, ma'am. That, ma'am, when we got, that, ma'am, our colleagues results in March, ma'am. You remember that time, ma'am, paper was come very easy.
Easy,
All
yes.
content were from, that mock test, ma'am.
Yes.
But, ma'am, during this time in July, all forms papers, ma'am, based on concept, not from mocks, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, if you are clear in your concept, in your topics, so I can say that, ma'am, 100%, I'm sure everyone can pass the KAPS exam. But without your concept clear, you couldn't do anything, ma'am.
True.
Or, ma'am, it's possible only due to elite expertise, ma'am. You know that, ma'am, you and Arif sir, ma'am, every day, please teach, ma'am. Study, ma'am. So I'm very happy, ma'am.
God bless you.
Again, ma'am.
God bless you so much. So thank you so much. So definitely, as you said, paper is tricky because you have concepts, you have strong concepts, foundation, on how to practice pharmacy and how to conquer any exam, come what may, whatever the tough situation the exam brings, you're able to conquer it. This knowledge you can apply even in your life, in future practice, definitely. So knowledge is important. Like achieving an exam result is not just a thing. What we have learned and how we are able to change the life of a patient is important for a pharmacist, and it's so rewarding. And that's very good you conquered it. So, how strongly do you
Thank you
recommend
so much,
elite
ma'am.
expertise for future aspirants? And if you have any special message for future aspirants?
Ma'am, simple message for anyone candidates. You know, ma'am, who is looking for Australia, ma'am, they should be join elite expertise. You know that elite expertise. You know that, ma'am, have very good teachers. Also, ma'am, all concept clears regarding the, you know that, ma'am, it's a very lengthy syllabus, ma'am. If we go through, you know that, ma'am, online, according to syllabus, ma'am, I can say that 2 or 3 years, maybe more than years, we can take by ourselves. But, ma'am, within 3 months, we are doing clear this exam. It's an extraordinary achievement for every one student. Not me, ma'am. Only who did pass recently, ma'am. Without elite expertise, ma'am, I can say that it is not impossible, ma'am. It is not possible, ma'am. I can say that in my word, simple way. You know that, ma'am, we can say just simple in a way. There are two types, ma'am. Only we got 50. But, ma'am, it's not a 50, ma'am. You know that, ma'am, second paper comes always tricky. I can say that, ma'am, 5 parts in paper, ma'am, in this exam. You know that, ma'am, in 3 papers, you got 10 calculation or you got 30, you know that, ma'am, pharmaceutics question. If you have got 17 in pharmaceutics, but you didn't clear your, ma'am, calculation, you will not pass the exam, ma'am. So, ma'am, it's a very tricky exam. It's a very, you know that, ma'am, in a simple word, if your concept is clear according to individual subject, then you can go through this exam very easily way. But without guidance, ma'am, you couldn't pass this exam, ma'am. Only it's possible due to, you know, ma'am, elite expertise. uh, Again, I want to say thank Harika, ma'am, especially, or Arif sir, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you so much for all the lovely words. Definitely, as Shahid said, if you do self study, it's not impossible. You can still achieve it, but it takes more time,
Yeah,
2 or 3 years. But we have a speciality of just teaching 3 months, 3.5 months online coaching, and helping you clear the exam in first attempt. So it's a shortcut. It's because we do all the study for you, we do all the hard work. We give you what we have, what we learn in our practice. That knowledge you can imbibe in you quickly by listening to our lectures and then clear the exam in 3.5 months in first attempt. So that extraordinary achievement is seen in Shahid's as well. Congratulations for your hard work, determination, and thanks for giving an interview. Thank you, Shahid. See you soon in Australia.
thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.